Alright, let's go pick a problem. Something number related. Let's do picking numbers. Oh, that one has a low success rate, only 90%. So, for a given an array, find the longest subarray where the absolute difference between any elements. Whoa, this is difficult. Wow, this is really difficult. How did you get 5? Oh, okay, so they don't necessarily have to be next to each other. Okay, so I have no idea how to do this one actually. Let's look at, okay, first let me give it my best try at the logic. So, so basically count each, count how many each number there are, take the consecutive pair. The lazy method is to just, okay, the lazy method is to somehow do this. So somehow count how many of each number there are. The lazy method is take this, take your maximum, see whether the left or right number is more, and then add that number to the max and return that. But the problem is you might get two, like the second place might pair with the third place that is greater than the first and second. Or like the first place is next to numbers that are really low, and then there's another pair. Another pair that's really high. So, how would I find the how would I find the consecutive numbers to how would I find the two consecutive numbers that have the greatest count given an array numbers? Walk me through. So understand the problem. So let's say you have an input arrays, total equals 6. Okay, so it's under ChatGPT is understanding the problem. So yeah, it's okay, so it's doing the same logic as I wrote here. Count how many of each number there are. Oh, okay. So I think we could do for x in range 0, and then the length of the array minus 1, so length of a minus 1. And the reason why we do a minus 1 here is because we're finding the pair. So we're finding like we're finding the plus one term as well. Oh no. I don't think this really works, cause oh, okay, it shouldn't be based off the length, cause let's say the length of the array is like 10, but there's only 4 distinct items. It's going to try to loop through 9 times, but that's not going to make sense. Because then it's going to try to find numbers which aren't in the array. So let's find a method, find how many distinct numbers are in an array. Set R. So apparently len set R returns the amount of distinct numbers in the list. So for x in range number of distinct, we're going to so if so for x in range, how many ever there are, if yeah, no, that's just gonna give me a really ineffective code. If for x in range 0 len set R, because x might not be the number in the array. X is the index. Wow, okay, we're just going to end up making a really ineffective code. So I guess instead of len set R, we're just going to do len R, because we're just going to go through every item in the array. Oops, there needs to be a parentheses there. So if R of x plus 1 R continue. Let's see if we get a syntax error. Oops. R is not defined. Oh, right, it's A. Okay, I didn't get a compilation error. So there was... Oh yeah, r dot count. R dot count of... So max count equals 0. R of count, so R of x plus x plus 1. So if max count is less than this, max count is going to get overridden by these counts added to each other. Oh, I forgot to do a return. And then it's going to return max count because it wants an integer. Oh, that worked. What the heck? Oh, two of the test cases failed? That's really odd. Alright, let's ask why it's not working every time. Not working every time. 8 out of 10 pass rate. Okay, so it's saying it can't correctly handle scenario where duplicates in R exist or where the counts of numbers are not properly calculated, are called multiple times in the loop. If there are duplicate elements causing incorrect results. Wait, no, but we want the total count of duplicates. Okay, so max count, max count, and all of this. So that should make it way more efficient. Still failing 2 test cases. I'm really tempted to pay because I have a lot of hackers. Okay, it's saying to use a set, so neeks equals set r, and then it's saying that the for loop should be for num and neeks count equals r dot count num plus r dot count num plus 1, and then max count is just going to be the max of max count and count. So this is way more simple. Imagine if this fails. Oh no, it passed a test case. Okay. So let's go over the... Oh, almost 4 stars. So let's go over the logic. Basically, you define max counts, which is your final answer. You turn your array into a set. Actually, let's learn about the difference. What is the difference between an array and a set? Because I don't know. Okay, so an array is a list, which we already knew. A set is an unordered collection of unique elements, so automatically removes duplicates. Oh, okay, so a set basically removes duplicates. Oh, I think the issue may have been that because I was using the array for both instead of the unique count, it was duplicating what it was adding, or it was duplicating the value being used for max count for one of these, whereas when you're doing it unique, it only adds it once, which is correct. That's how I suspect the issue is. Okay, you're good Python, but not Ruby on Rails. Okay, took it like a champ. Let's submit the code, and that's it for picking numbers. This was a very difficult problem. I would not have been able to solve this.